Dear listener, the energy around you right now is intense and revealing. The angels are showing me that you are at the center of something grand unfolding behind the scenes of the universe. A man, someone you have touched with your presence and actions, was completely incredulous upon discovering something you did. Something noble, brave, pure, something born from the true love that lives within you. This man, who for a long time kept his heart closed, is now beginning to feel the first breaths of transformation. What he learned about you, perhaps a silent act, a gesture of compassion, or even your decision to move forward with dignity, is echoing in his mind and heart. He didn't expect this. He didn't imagine you could act with such greatness of soul, and it is precisely this that made him stop to reflect. You have no idea of the impact your choices have on the spiritual world. The angels are applauding you, because even in your pain, you chose love. Even when everything seemed against you, you moved forward with a clean heart. Now, dear listener, declare in the comments, "I act with love," and let the truth touch hearts. There is a spiritual movement happening. Something powerful is being aligned in your love life. This man, taken by surprise, is being led to reconsider his attitudes, his choices, his feelings. He can no longer get you out of his thoughts. And the reason is not just the memory of what you did, but the deep feeling it awakened in him. He begins to understand that he may have underestimated you, that he may have let something rare and valuable slip away. You, on the other hand, are being prepared to live a new cycle. What comes next will not be a repetition of the past. The angels are clearing the paths, cutting negative ties and healing old wounds. This is the time of the rebirth of love, and everything you have done with truth is coming back to you multiplied. Spirituality never fails those who sow light. Even if you don't see the concrete results yet, trust. The universe is working silently in your favor. The admiration that begins to sprout in this man will be just the beginning of a profound change. He is being guided to recognize your worth. Declare now in the comments, "The love I offered is opening paths back to me." You are more loved than you imagine. The angels surround you in a light so bright that even those who tried to dim you are being forced to see your shine. This man will no longer be able to deny what he felt. Even if he tried to run away, what he knew moved him. And this is just the beginning. Prepare yourself, because messages, encounters, signs, and reconnections are approaching. The time of waiting is being replaced by the time of manifestation. You are attracting a blessed harvest. Your tears, your prayers, your silence, everything has been heard. And now the return begins to take shape. This man will still go through some internal trials because he needs to overcome pride and fear. But don't doubt it. He will feel the desire to get closer, to talk, to clarify. He wants to understand how someone can love with such depth and purity. You are to him an enchanting mystery that now reveals itself as an undeniable truth. Dear listener, the angels continue to blow truths into your heart, and the vibration is clear. Something grand is about to happen. This man, still in silence, is experiencing a true internal whirlwind. What he discovered about you ignited a light he can no longer extinguish. He is trying to understand why it touched him so much, and the answer is simple. It was love. The love you put into everything you did, even without applause, even without recognition. That is why he can no longer pretend indifference. He feels nostalgia, curiosity, a void that only your presence filled. The angels show me that you are about to be sought out in some way by him or by someone very close to him. An apology, an attempt to get closer, or even an unexpected confession may arise soon, and you will be taken by surprise. But you are no longer the same as before. You have evolved, grown, transcended. And that is why when he comes, he will see before him a soul even stronger and illuminated. This may shake his emotions even more, for what was once admiration now begins to transform into something deeper, reverence. He begins to realize that he lost something rare and that perhaps there is still time to rebuild. Declare in the comments, "My light transforms the heart of those who love me." The angels reinforce, you don't need to chase anyone. What is true seeks you, finds you, chooses you. This is the moment for you to remain firm in your faith, confident in your essence, keeping your heart open, but without losing yourself again in paths of pain. The past served to teach you, not to imprison you. There is a cycle of healing happening within this man. He may take time to admit it, but he is reviewing every moment, every conversation, every gesture of yours. What he knew about you, something that demonstrated your nobility, became a key. He begins to ask himself why he distanced himself, why he didn't value more, why he didn't see what today seems so clear. And in this process, he is being touched by higher forces. The angels are working in his mind and heart, deconstructing blocks, undoing illusions, removing fear, because true love cannot be denied for long. It knocks on the door of consciousness until it is accepted. You will be surprised, dear listener. Life is preparing a reconciliation, a reunion, or even the emergence of a new phase with someone who already knows you, but is now ready to see the greatness of your love. The truth always finds its way, and your path is being illuminated with blessings and achievements. You have not been forgotten. On the contrary, you are being remembered with intensity. There is a strong energy of longing in the air. You can feel this in the songs that appear, in dreams, in sudden thoughts. This is not a coincidence. It is the universe signaling that something is aligning, and you will feel it when it is time to act or simply to receive. Declare now, the universe is bringing back what is mine by right. He is in shock. Yes, because what he knew does not fit with the limited image he had of you. The truth is that he never knew you completely, but now he begins to see that behind your calm there was a giant heart. Behind your silence there was a love that screams, and behind your absence there is a presence too strong to be ignored. You are unforgettable, and this is the truth that is being revealed. You left a mark, and it pulses, it calls, it attracts. This person is being drawn back, not just by longing, but by purpose. There is something that still needs to happen between you, a conversation, a restart, or perhaps the realization of everything that was left pending. Don't be alarmed if in the coming days you feel an inexplicable urge to see someone again, or if old messages resurface. This is part of the process. Time is bending so that you can finally close or reopen this cycle with consciousness and love. And destiny does not err. You are deserving of a love that does not need to be begged for, a love that recognizes, that honors, that cares. And the angels say that this love is already on its way. It may come with the name of the past or with a new name, but with the same essence that you have always sought, a love of the soul and not just of appearance. You are attracting this reality with your healing, with your faith, with your courage, to continue even when it seemed impossible. And none of this went unnoticed in the spiritual world. There is a harvest coming, one that will be sweet, serene, light, and true. You deserve this. He still doesn't fully understand what he feels, but he will, and this will lead him to act. When he least expects it, his heart will push him to seek you. And at that moment you will know what to do, because your heart will be clear, clean, aligned with the divine. Don't worry about time or appearances. What is real overcomes all barriers, and you have already overcome many. Now is the time to receive and to allow love to flourish again, perhaps in a way you never imagined, but exactly as you need. Dear listener, the angels are insistent in repeating something. You have no idea of the magnitude of what is about to happen. There is a wave of revelations approaching, and the main one is that this man, who was incredulous upon learning about what you did, is falling in love again. Not with someone new, but with who you are now, with your strength, with your lightness, with your unique way of dealing with situations. He won't admit this easily. There is still resistance, still pride, still the fear of seeming vulnerable. But the truth is that he can no longer ignore the image of you that now inhabits his thoughts. What once seemed resolved or closed now returns like a movie he can't stop watching. And more than that, he begins to realize that there is something within him that wants to fix, to rebuild, to redeem. You need to understand, dear listener, that when your energy is pure, when your gestures come from the heart, even if people distance themselves at the moment, they always end up coming back, if only to recognize what they once failed to value. This is the case here. He is returning in thoughts and will soon return in truth, and it will be different. Declare in the comments, everything that is mine returns with more love and more truth. There are conversations being written in the spiritual plane, encounters being prepared. The angels are redrawing paths, and you are at the center of it all. You were the spark. You were the action that ignited the light within him. He may have tried to convince himself that moving forward was better, but now he begins to question this. And when the heart begins to question, no logic is sufficient to silence it. You, on the other hand, are in a moment of emotional expansion. It is no coincidence that even in silence you feel an inexplicable certainty that something is approaching. The angels are giving you this sensitivity so that you know you are not alone. They want you to prepare not to repeat a cycle, but to start a new chapter with more maturity and reciprocity. This man may take a little longer to take the action he needs, but the internal movement has already begun. You are the reason for this movement. You are the reference. He looks at you now with different eyes. He asks himself how he could not see what was so evident, and this question is hurting him. The silence he maintains is only the surface. Inside, he is living a true whirlwind of emotions. The angels show me that he is being confronted with truths he tried to bury. And all these truths lead to you. He knows. Even if he doesn't say it, even if he doesn't post, even if he tries to go on. Normally he knows. Declare, I am remembered with affection, and my love is recognized. This feeling will not pass. It is not something fleeting, not a whim. It is deep, it is true, and even if he tries to resist, he won't be able to for long. The energy you shared is alive. The connection was not broken, only dormant. And now, with what he knows, with what he discovered about you, it is awakening with even more intensity. You will be sought out. This is certain. What the angels do not reveal is the exact moment, because they want you to prepare spiritually and emotionally. They desire for you to be whole, complete, at peace, because the love that is coming, whether with this person or with someone new, requires a healed heart. This man is missing your peace. He is surrounded by noise, demands, emptiness, and your memory comes as a balm. He tries to distract himself, tries not to think, but everything leads to you because you were true, you were love, you were home, and he is now seeking shelter in the memories that still hold your scent. Perhaps you still don't understand why. You needed to go through all this, but time will show that there was a purpose. Nothing you lived was in vain, not even the silences, not even the days of solitude. Everything brought you here. And now, dear listener, the time of harvest has come, and it will come with answers. Declare in the comments, I trust in divine timing for my love life. This man is being tested, and so are you. His test is to recognize love before it's too late. Yours is to keep the faith without depending on the actions of others. Both are growing, both are learning, but what is being born from this is something much stronger than everything that has been lived before. The angels are whispering for you to keep calm, not to give in to anxiety, to wait with serenity, because what is coming is worthy of your light. And if it is with him, it will be with consciousness. If it is with another, it will be with reciprocity, but above all, it will be with truth. You will no longer be ignored. The time of invisibility is over. Your light is so intense that no one can pretend not to see it. Not him, especially not him. He may not say anything, but he is seeing everything and feeling everything. What you did touched him deeply, and that cannot be erased. Continue following, continue loving, continue being you, because that is your greatest power, and it is this power that is opening the doors to the manifestation you have long awaited. The angels are already preparing the scenario. Only the right time needs to arrive, and it is near. His heart no longer beats as before. It is accelerated, confused, but curious. He wants to understand what he felt, and deep down, he knows it was love, perhaps the only true love he has ever received, and now he is afraid of having lost it. But the angels still give him a chance, a last chance. Declare, I am ready to be happy in love with truth and surrender. You have come this far with courage, with resilience, with faith, and the angels congratulate you for that. Your path is now opening to blessings, and it will no longer be you who runs after. It will be love that comes to you with firm steps, with eyes on you, with outstretched hands. This man he knows. He has always known deep down, but now he is finally about to admit to himself that he lost something valuable, but still has time to recover. And if he listens to his own heart, he will come and you will be ready. The coming days will be crucial. You may dream of him, feel his presence, even receive news in unexpected ways. Pay attention to the signs. The angels are guiding everything with wisdom. The reunion, whether physical, spiritual, or emotional, is on its way, and it will come, with revelations that will change the course of your love story. You deserve this new beginning. You deserve to be loved with the same intensity with which you love. And the angels guarantee what is yours will find its way back and will not come as before. It will come transformed, healed, willing. What you did, dear listener, was plant love in a heart that is now beginning to awaken, and that is a miracle. If this message touched your heart, write 555 in the comments so I know you heard the angel's message to the end. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like so more hearts receive these words of light. And if you wish to receive exclusive messages every week with revelations and guidance, click the link in the description and subscribe. Your journey in love is just beginning.